Hello everyone, welcome back to our database management system and SQL tutorial series. In our previous video, we learned about data definition language, that is DDL commands such as create, alter, drop, truncate and rename. Today we will explore another important category of SQL commands called DML, that is data manipulation language. Unlike DDL commands, which define the structure of database, DML commands are used to work with the actual data stored inside the tables. By the end of this video, you will learn what DML is, features of DML, then different commands like insert, update, delete, along with the practical examples. So let's get started. DML, that is data manipulation language. These commands allow us to insert, modify and delete data stored in the database tables. For this, consider a scenario. Imagine a college database containing student information. Whenever a new student takes admission, we need to insert a new record. If a student changes their city or mobile number, we update the existing records. If student leaves the college, we may delete the record. All these operations are performed using data manipulation language commands, that is DML commands. There are three major DML commands here: insert, update and delete. Unlike most DDL commands, DML changes are part of transaction and can be confirmed using commit or undone using rollback before committing. So we'll start with the first command, that is insert command from the DML category. The insert command is used to add new records into table. Syntax for insert command is, so insert into, then we need to provide a table name that we have created here. Then in the parenthesis, column 1, column 2, column 3. These are the column names from this particular table. Then values, inside parenthesis we need to provide respective values for the column 1, value 1, column 2, value 2, column 3 and value 3, and then semicolon to terminate the statement. This is the syntax for our insert command. We'll see the example. Let us create a simple table. Create table students. So inside that we are taking columns as a student ID, student name, age and city along with the data type. Once the table is created, we now insert the first record using insert command. So here we can write this particular SQL statement: insert into students. Inside parenthesis we need to provide column names, that is student ID, student name, age and city as per our table. Then values, we need to provide actual values here for the particular columns. So student ID 1, student name Rahul, age 20 and city Pune. So while writing this particular command, we need to take care that always match the values with the column order and specify column names whenever possible for better readability and flexibility. We will now go to the demonstration of this insert command with the help of Oracle Live SQL. So here first of all we'll create the table with the same name, that is students. Create table students, and then we'll be having these particular columns: student ID, student name, age and city. And we'll run. So it will give us a message that table students is created, and here we'll get the schema of that particular table. And then next we'll try to insert our first record with the help of insert statement or insert command. So here we have written our insert statement: insert into students. Then in first parenthesis we need to provide the column names, and then in values we need to provide in this parenthesis actual values of those columns. So I will try to run again. So we will see the result, one row inserted. So first row get inserted in our table. We will now insert one more row here, and I will again run, one more row inserted. Now let us verify whether we are having this particular record in our database or table or not. For that we'll execute this select command, select star from, and then we need to provide the table name, that is students, semicolon, and we will execute. So here we'll get to see two records that we have inserted in our database. So first is Rahul and second is Priya. You can see both the records displayed successfully. We will now move to the next command, that is update command. Update command is used to modify existing records. We will see the syntax for update command. So as per the syntax, we can see here we need to write update command name, and then we need to provide the table name. Then there is a one parameter, that is set column name is equal to value, and there is a condition, where condition we need to provide. We will see the example of this update table command. Here, as per our table, students table, we need to update some record like CT. So here we will set CT column as in Nashik, where student ID is equal to 1. So what it will do, it will now update the record of only student who is having ID as a 1. Now we'll see the demonstration of update command. We'll just type the update command here. So I will take this below the select command, and here select update students set CT is equal to Nashik, and I will run this command. So if you just see here, we will get a message that after executing this update command, that one row updated. So we'll now check with the help of select command. So we can now check here the record is updated for the person who is having ID 1. So before this the city was Pune, and now we have changed it to Nashik with the help of update command. We will now try to update multiple columns in the given table with the help of update command. So to update multiple columns, we can write the statement, update statement like this: update students, set age is equal to 21, and second column city is equal to Aurangabad, where student ID is equal to 2. We will now try to execute this command, and we'll see the result. 2 rows updated here, and then again I will run the select command to verify or to check the output. So here we are having the second person with ID 2 as Priya. So age is updated to 21 and city is updated to Aurangabad. Now we'll see what will happen when we will omit this particular where clause. We will try to write the update query to set city as Delhi on students table. I will execute this query, and if you just see here, I will verify the table. So the command that we have written to update is city column, and we are setting it as a Delhi. So for both the records, this CT column will get changed. So we can say that whenever we will not use where command, we will not mention to change the record of any specific person, then it will update record for all whole column. That is, every row in the table will get updated. Always verify your where condition before executing an update statement. Now we'll move to the delete command. So the delete command removes records from the table. We'll see the syntax for delete command. Delete from table name, and we need to provide where condition here. We'll have an example. Delete from our table, that is students, where student ID is equal to 2. So this query will delete the record of student who is having ID as a 2. Complete record will get deleted. Now we'll try to execute this particular command. So I will just write the delete command here. Delete from students where student ID is equal to 2. I will execute this, and then it will delete few rows from our database table. I will again run the select query here. Okay, so the record for student, that is Priya, will get deleted, who is having ID as a 2. So only one row remains and the other row got deleted. Now we will try to implement this particular query on the table. Delete from students, and we will execute this. This query will remove all the rows from the table. Now we will again check with the select statement. Select star from, and then table name. We'll execute. So I have not selected this particular select star from students, that's why it has executed a whole document and created the table in the previous command. Now if you just run select star from students, so there are no records in the given table, so it will delete all the records, but keep the structure of table as it is. Here are some best practices whenever we are working with DML commands. So here always use where clause with update and delete unless you intentionally want to affect every row. Review the data with select statement before making changes. Use commit only after verifying your changes. Use rollback if you detect a mistake before committing, and test DML statements or commands on sample data before applying them to production database. So this particular habit will help you to prevent accidental data loss. So now we are at the end of our session. So let us quickly revise today's lesson. We have learned insert, which will add new records, update, which will modify existing record, and delete, which will remove the records. These commands are used day by day by database developers, data analysts, and data administrators. So now in our next video we'll learn DQL language, that is data query language, with the help of select statement for filtering, sorting, and retrieving data from the tables. So if you have enjoyed this tutorial, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.